Galatians 3:3 says, "Are you so foolish? After beginning in the spirit, are you now made perfect by the flesh?" So what does that mean exactly? It means that we started out this thing, with Christ on our side. We started out this thing in the spirit. We started out this thing in, depending completely on Jesus, on God, on Christ, the sacrifice that was made through him. And then after we've been in this journey for a long time, we think that now, hey, we got it. I got the talent, I got the intelligence, I got the giftings. I can do this thing on my own. But you can't. It's time for us to go back and not depend on our flesh. And guess what? Not even the flesh of others. This is a spiritual thing. And if we lose sight of this thing being all about God, then we have lost everything. Nothing else matters other than Jesus Christ. So don't get so caught up in yourself, in the flesh of yourself and the flesh of others. Yeah, they bring a lot of things to the table. Again, those giftings and those talents and their knowledge and their expertise and their intelligence, all of that they have to bring to the table. But if you lose sight of God, if you lose sight of the spiritual side of this thing, again, you've lost everything. It's time for you to go back to the spirit and not to be made perfect by your flesh, because the flesh is going to fail you. The flesh is very fallible. It is not going to sustain you. So I wish that us as Christians, as leaders, as people of God, will go back and rely heavily only on the spiritual side of things, meaning on Jesus Christ, on God himself, on the Holy Spirit, to get us through every day of our lives. What we teach, what we preach, what we live, it's all about God. It's all about the Spirit. Again, if you're relying on your flesh to make you perfect, then you are going to see a horrible demise, because your flesh is going to fail you. It's time for you to go back. Put away all of your knowledge and all your intelligence and all of your giftings and all of your talents, although those things may be great and God can use those things. But if you're relying heavily on those things, it's not going to be good for you. Go back and get in the spirit and see what God has to say.